Let's look at the top headlines first. CM Biren to take care of valley and center to hills. Manipur Pradesh Congress poo-poo the advice of Home Minister to CM. Irate people torched Rashid's house on the charges of selling looted gun from 7th MR to Kuki militants. The International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking observed. Prime Minister Narendra Modi returns to New Delhi after landmark visit to US and Egypt. And curfew relaxed for Imphal East, West and Bishnupur districts till 6 p.m. today. Hello and welcome to ELITETV English News. I'm Utpala. Now the news in detail. In a recent meeting with Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren briefed him about the prevailing situation in Manipur Valley and highlighted the need for restoration of peace in the state. The State Chief Minister N. Biren Singh was summoned by the Union Home Minister yesterday by sending a chartered flight. The Home Minister had chaired an all-party meeting the day before yesterday to discuss the developing situation in the state where violence continues unabated with intermittent attacks and arson targeting Valley MLAs. The meeting held at Home Minister Amit Shah's official residence was attended by Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly T.A. Satyabrata Singh, Rajya Sabha MP Lashim Basana Jauba, BJP Northeast in charge Sambit Patra and Intelligence Bureau Director. During the meeting, Amit Shah assured the state government of taking maximum responsibility in resolving the issues and assured that separate administration will never be possible as stated by Biren. The Chief Minister conveyed the details of the meeting with the Union Home Minister during his one-day visit to the national capital soon after landing at Imphal Airport on Sunday night. He highlighted the confusion caused by the current situation in the Imphal region, including the arson of properties by mobs, hindrance to security personnel's duties and a general sense of lawlessness. Biren emphasized that the prevailing situation has severely disrupted the law and order situation in Manipur. As an immediate measure to restore peace, the government plans to engage in talks with various CSOs, stakeholders and leaders, considering it the last resort to bring about normalcy, as advised by Amit Shah, said Biren.
Separate adu tanba datam ai koi pun lepakan da madu yaro ena thengna ga da bu gi mota ai koi machine sidaida changaga hekta afang ba jingnare hai kari hai rumorship masa pai raga pai badona tawbogi pot ama la khan da ai koi si pawmi masa khangatre minister MLA masa khangatre social leader kanano masa khangatre karino mata ro kosi yam concern hoyi adu ai koi na so sar husiki oirai ba phim je koi su masi karmai to ro kuno hai ba je koi yam kumna thiri rule of law enforce tongna ba koi yam kana honari mi Haba punba koi hore atai sada ba tawbusing jangara makta da mi mapan tara mo hena phai yum mai thaba bu go down mai thaba pipe mai thaba karino kaino ma akhoi na sali ba sik thengnari si kaino se khoi gi tampaki leiba praja sing da confuse am leirabra madu gi potuma ikhoi government na khoi na sida anxiety leiri se si chap manana ada Honorable Union Home Minister, my am serious when the whole Carino Tawise. Aduna, I koi last resort, Waina, Amtang, Magi Saitekisu, Carino, Angamba, Pamatorkanda, Prazamayam si, Lambi the Soroka Salaga, Pura, while in a hecta, over to wait type, Lambi Thingba, Hotpa, security, the check to Bok, the way the Tamayam River, Nupi and Hector Parga Puba, Hector Hunt, they talk about the River Carino, Haiden and Tang, and in Tone, Adoga. Sarkar lady by koi honorable speaker aduga Manipuri MLA mayam civil society mayam sigong tang unaraka wari watai phajana sarkanda karino tawrise karino pamise hai ko nama khangtok narbagi tanja du yaure haidane koi khanaraga lai.
In the meanwhile, Working President of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee KH Debabrata poo-poohed the advice of Home Minister Amit Shah to the Chief Minister of Manipur N. Biren Singh. In a press conference held at Congress Bhavan, PT Road, Debabrata lambasted the statement of Chief Minister N. Biren that valley area will be looked after by him and hill areas by Amit Shah. The press conference was attended by many important persons of the party. Debabrata further said the advice given by the Home Minister to Chief Minister of Manipur is very unfortunate. It is indeed a signal of separate administration. Why Amit Shah to look after hilly areas and remaining valley areas by the Chief Minister, he asked.
Haidiba state sarkar amasung central government asina home na haidibasi valley da thoiba sarang na ba se masi moina phangba pawgi matungina moina khanjabadi ngarang sem na haibda yaudi mayon mafum marang khangdana MOS ki Manipur gi hogi ba akoi gi MP kabi gi ba inner lok sabha gi hujina MOS external affairs and education bubidiba magi mayum mai thari ba aduga Minister Susindro ge mayum mai thana honorum ba godown mai thabna punapum pulamoksida yamna concern oya na Home Minister na haibse Congress party su adugi sensitivity do adum appreciate tawe adugi dana adugi yamna sensitive oiraga Manipur gi praja mayam ama law una ba khon ba chatpa masagi mathau tauna ba chatpa kanda arapadagi bunker sa dun leiba militant sing asigi magi bunker sing degi nomai kapsal iba so iba mayam lang iba mayam sina mayon nai daba mayon marang khang daba violence ma thoglai ibse charang na bse thoglai ibni haibsidi khangna namjal thamaga hairiba kainoge government ge official kharage minister kharage mafamda so e haiduna maduda hakna lauraga kaino se tampak ki se marang khang daba violence na uhan bse masidi lale charang na bse government ki failure dai thokune ba tainabam khangdadna sarkar tainadra praja di kai tainadu no praja se aduna maramuduna adugi wakhandu makse khoine yaningde.
In an unfortunate incident, a house of MD Rasid, aged 50, of Kurai Haikrumakong Komidok Sorok Mapal, has been torched by the irate people on the charges that he sold the gun looted from 7th MR to a Kuki militant. The incident took place around 7:30 a.m. today. A large number of people, including Maira Paibis and club members of the areas, came and pulled Rasid out from his house and beat him black and blue. In the meantime, a security team came and saved him. Later, he was taken away by the security force. Talking to ELITETV News, Panchayat member Gafur said in the looting of gun, a person named Mayang Mayum Hassan, aged 47, from Kairang Awang Lekai, was also involved. He further said the members of the club and Maira Paibis had already asked him to surrender if the authority concerned. They have cheated the people by saying that the looted gun was already to CO 7th MR. However, later it came to know that the gun was sold to a Kuki militant. Therefore, his house is burned by locals, Maira Paibis and club members. Many other actions will be taken up in consultation with Maira Paibis and members of the club at the earliest, he added.
Haibadi manang nakpa MLA da pikat piyu haina harapi matungina ikoi club na hair putu pikala u haibada moina mamangda nongmai si ikoi pi gre sabelema da moi siogi sain ru laire haibagi ama sasanba ama paisalaga ikoi du ulaga matam gitang ikoi niam tharga lairure adugi matungda Haiba Kulai Asi, Ikogi Jingi, Uji Irang Asiga, Yeknabu Oidiba, Ukila Lobasida, Moina P. He, Habi Pau Karakudigi, Nasi Ayuki Punta Nipanta Abisida, and Laikai Club Amadi, Marai Papas in Hauraga, Mahakasi, Hybrid Sitai Bangangasi, I call the Mayum the Kitchen Poga, Miam Pugia, Kena Tauringa Kanjida, Army Command on a Paisalang Miam Chibu, Tankairaga, Haiba, New Asira Sitasi, Ugibini. Paraga, Pura, Aduga, Miamna, Magi Yumasi, Ikoi, Maitadopani, Piend of the Digi. Manat of River P. River, Kulaiasi, Moy and Piggy, Koi Miam, Kusano, the Piend of the Digi. Mam said Tamaroi Haidana, Ikoi, Yumsi Maitadopani. Makata was you with Kanagini, Marai Pabisina, Maxi like I, the Tangusina, Tamochira, we can Matunda, Marai Pantava, is your Sanduda, Ikoi Tabo and Pantokan.
As the law order situation has improved gradually in Imphal East, West and Bishnupur districts, curfew has been relaxed till 6 p.m. today. Markets and shops were open during curfew relaxation in the 3 districts. People rushed to the market and shops to purchase essential items. During curfew relaxation, traffic was seen as normal as before on the roads. The Assam Rifles has proven to be ineffective in guarding the porous borders, and as such the entire force must be removed from Manipur, said Kokomi, asking the government to give a deadline for effecting the removal. The people of the state have no faith in the Assam Rifles, and their personnel, high-ranking officers on occasions have been caught smuggling drugs, prompting people to question their deployment in the state, said Coordinating Committee of Manipur Integrity Kokomi in a statement today. Explaining how the Assam Rifles has lost the trust of the people, Kokomi said the attempt of the Chinkoki people who have infiltrated into Manipur from Myanmar and Bangladesh's Chittagong hill tract to change Manipur's demography and their exertion in the state's polity and resulted in the present violence against indigenous people. If only the Assam Rifles had done their job and detected the illegal immigrants, the current situation could have been avoided, it said. The Assam Rifles has been here for many years, guarding the porous border areas and the hills. If they had detected the infiltrators inhabiting the hill areas and thwarted all attempts to illegally cross the border into Manipur, the demography could not have changed abnormally, said Kokomi. A combined team of the state and central forces recovered 3 51mm mortar shells and 3 84mm mortar shells from a paddy field in the area of Sahumvai village under Chandel districts and 1 IED from the paddy field laying in the area between Kangvai and S. Kotlivan villages under Churachandpur district. The sophisticated arms were recovered by the combined team during an operation continued in different parts of the state to neutralize the prevailing unrest in Manipur over the last 24 hours. As per report, the recovered mortar shells and IED were demolished at the respective spots by the state bomb disposal team. A release by the Manipur Police Control Room also informed that as many as 12 bunkers were destroyed in various districts, both in the hills and the valley, during a combing operation conducted in the last 24 hours in Tamenglong, Imphal East, Bishnupur, Kangpokpi, Churachandpur and Kakching districts. It maintained that a total of 1,100 arms and 13,702 ammunition and 250 bombs of different kinds have been recovered till date. The release also highlighted that the situation in Manipur is tense but under control in some places, with some sporadic incidents but normal in most districts. Narcotic Affairs and Border NAB Manipur today observed the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking at the campus of NAB office in Imphal, Manipur. During the program, Senior SP NAB K. Megha Chandra Singh, OC NAB PS, officers and personnel of NAB Manipur took pledge to cooperate in stopping the drug abuse, not to consume any illegal drugs, and create awareness about the ill effect of drug. The Manipur Baptist Convention Center Church Imphal held a fasting and mass prayer session to restore normalcy and bring peace in Manipur yesterday. MBC Center Church Pastor Reverend Zuan Kamang Daimai, General Secretary Reverend K. Rosi Mao and Swelling Hope Jiro held the fast and the prayer. The congregation shared the grief and pain of the victims of the present crisis and prayed for their rehabilitation and peace. Speakers at the event, a day of fasting and prayer, said said the unfortunate violence that broke out on May 3rd has claimed lives of several people and displaced thousands of people from their homes. Praying for an end to the conflict and to avoid recurrence of similar incidents in the future, they called on all political leaders, civil society organizations, leaders of churches, and security forces to bring peace and protect the lives and properties of the people. It's time for a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome you all to UNACO College, Kongman, Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational college offering both BA and BAc courses. UNACO College will be affiliated to Manipur University, Kanchipur. First academic session will begin in July 2023. Hurry up! Registrations and admissions open for 2023-24 academic session.
Diabetes ka loina na hinglibusing tha amagi manungda fahanba ngamle. Khong hamba nungai tabasu numit mangani gi manungda fahanba ngamle. Piles haibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahanba ngamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oina lehenba ngamle. BP wangbasu tha amagi manungda normal da lehenba ngamle. Pumnamak natural oiba anoba hidak makal singna laying jabani. Haksang da sokadaba side effect amata leite. Makatana hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi. Akopa moral gidamak na simaglengsin birau Diabetes Hospital, Jennings Road near Punjab National Bank, Porompat.
Admission open. Manipur ki mapanda satrabasu yaraba best quality education ga loinana Saraswati Institute of Management and Paramedical Science Pangai. Manipur University da affiliated Toba Indian Nursing Council amadi Pharmacy Council of India na recognized tawraba college asida chaliba academic session asigi akagnaba sit masingi admission hosere. Coursing adudi BSc Nursing, Diploma in Pharmacy, Bachelor of Pharmacy, BSc Forensic Science, BSc Radiology and Imaging Technology, BSc RIT, BSc Medical Laboratory Technology, BSc MLT, amadi BSc Operation Theatre Technology Operation, BSc OTT, high-river coursing asigi scholarship ki kudong saba su pangbigani, amadi meritorious students singi oiba tongan ba kudong saba mayam amalegani. Akopa morog dama 9856575163. College address Pangai opposite MPTC da lengbidaktuna ngasimak kudong saba silowiu. Admission open. Kosem da affiliate tawraba Uripo Coach Namlekai Kangsup Road Laiba Competitive Success Academy gi academic session 2023-24 gi class 11 science ki admission hosere. School asi experience oiraba maming leiraba oza singna satra satri singbo takpi tambiri. ISE 2023 mai pak ngamlakraba satra satri singbo. School asi ki maikei dagi nungai ba phongdorakle. Admission fee hana lupa lising tara oiramba adu leiba ki irang na kudong sadaba singi yenglaga lupa lising mga khaktamak oiragani. Adum oinamak relief camp leiba satra singi oina lemna mahitamba ki kudong saba su pizari. Special features ta medical amadi engineering tamningba satra singi su kudong saba kaya ama pizari. Audio visual class, biometric attendance system, asonba satra singi oiba extra class, separate hostels for boys and girls, bus amasung van service ki kudong saba pizari. Nasibag lengsin biraw Competitive Success Academy, Uripo Koshnamlekai, Imphal.
40 years of trusted diagnostic service, Babina Diagnostics.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reached Delhi last night after concluding his 6-day visit to the US and Egypt. During the visit, Prime Minister Narendra Modi signed several landmark agreements with two countries. Mr. Modi was received at the Palam airport by BJP National President JP Nadda, Minister of State for External Affairs Meenakshi Lekhi and other party MPs. The Prime Minister had embarked on his visit to the US on June 20th, and in New York he led a historic event at the UN headquarters to commemorate the 9th International Day of Yoga on June 21st. Later in Washington, D.C., Mr. Modi was given a red carpet welcome at the White House by President Biden. The two leaders held a historic summit, followed by PM Modi's address to Congress and a state dinner hosted at the White House by the Bidens in his honor. The visit was marked by several major deals to boost cooperation in key areas such as defense, space and trade. An agreement between HAL and GE for the joint production of F-414 aircraft engines was one of the major achievements of PM Modi's visit to the U.S. The Prime Minister arrived in Cairo on Saturday, June 24th, after concluding his high-profile state visit to the U.S. and was received at the airport by Egyptian Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouly. During the visit, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today met Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi for bilateral talks in Cairo and discussed ways to further strengthen the strategic partnership between the two countries. The leaders discussed ways to further deepen the partnership between the two countries, including in trade and investment, defense and security, renewable energy, cultural and people-to-people ties. An agreement to elevate the bilateral relationship to a strategic partnership was signed by the leaders. 3 MOUs in the fields of agriculture, archaeology and antiquities and competition law was also signed. President Sisi also conferred Prime Minister with Order of the Nile, which is Egypt's highest state honor award. This is the 13th such highest state award that various countries across the world have conferred upon Modi. The Defense Minister Rajnath Singh will address security conclave and review the political scenario in Jammu and Kashmir today. The conclave will be held at the General Zorawar Singh Auditorium in Jammu University, which will be attended by ex-servicemen, writers, journalists and other senior security experts. The minister is arriving in Jammu on a day-long visit. The security conclave is part of the Bharatiya Janata Party's ongoing program to highlight the 9-year achievements of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led government. Following the conclave, Rajnath Singh will visit the BJP office at Trikuta Nagar and meet with senior party leaders to discuss the current political security situation in Jammu and Kashmir. BJP is organizing several programs as part of its month-long Mahajan Sampark Abhiyan to commemorate the completion of 9 years of the Modi government at the center. The 3-day meeting of the Infrastructure Working Group under the G20 Summit in Uttarakhand will begin at Narendra Nagar, Rishikesh today. A total of 63 delegates from G20 member states, invitees and international organizations have arrived in Narendra Nagar to participate in the meeting. During the 3-day event, various official meetings and cultural programs have been planned for the delegates. Apart from normal discussions, the delegates will experience the rich culture and beautiful landscapes of Rishikesh. The presidency has also arranged an excursion for the delegates on the afternoon of 28 June and has planned a yoga retreat on 26 June. The G20 Infrastructure Working Group will deliberate on various aspects of infrastructure investment, including developing infrastructure as an asset class, promoting quality infrastructure investment, and mobilizing financial resources for infrastructure investment. The key priority to be discussed in this meeting is financing tomorrow's cities, inclusive, resilient, and sustainable, among other priorities. Central Railway has announced the operation of Ganpati special trains to facilitate travel during the Ganpati festival, as a large number of people travel to villages to celebrate the festival. According to Central Railways, in order to meet the festival rush ahead of Ganesh Chaturthi, Railway will run 156 Ganpati special trains. These trains will run on various routes, including stations between the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus, CSMT, Mumbai, Panvel and Sawantwadi, Ratnagiri, Pune, Karmali, Kudal to clear the extra rush of passengers during the Ganpati festival. The festivities, which will be celebrated in September, will see a surge in the number of passengers. The trains will provide convenient travel options for passengers. Over 200 people, including tourists and locals, have been left stranded after a flash flood hit Himachal Pradesh's Mandi, police said on Sunday. The police added that a road was shut due to a flood following a cloudburst around a bridge, causing a bus carrying students and many vehicles to get stuck. A video of the incident has surfaced online. At least 10 people have died and 8 others were injured following a head-on collision between 2 buses in Odisha's Gangjam. The fire services teams and local police rescued all the injured and rushed them to hospital, the SP said. State CM Naveen Patnaik expressed grief over the incident and announced an ex gratia of 3 lakh rupees each for the deceased's families. A BJP worker, Sanjay Bhagat, was reportedly injured after several shots were fired at a party event in Bihar's Manipur following an altercation. The accused, identified as Pankaj Patel, belongs to the BJP and allegedly used his licensed pistol to shoot at the victim, reports said. Bhagat's supporters allegedly beat the accused following the incident. It's time for another short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Admission open. Manipur University Kanchipur gi manakta leba Temple of Learning Toll amasung Temple of Learning Degree College ki 2023-2024 gi admission tawjari. 11 class Science, Arts amasung Commerce. Degree College gi na General Course ta BA amasung BSc, Professional Degree Course ta BBA amasung BCA ni. CCTV camera na monitor tawraba classroom amadi campus matik charaba playground, well equipped tawraba Science, Arts amasung laboratory taret. Lising kaya gi larik leraba library ahum, quality education bu pamjaba mairoi Mama Mapa amasung guardian singna athubada mingchan bihau sit akaknabani selection test leiroi ahan balakpada kudong sab pizegani agopa marol office dagi mobile website amadi online kuthang dagi phangbigani.
Admission open, R&T Institute and Aviation Academy ke Lakatori Session 2023-24 ke admission Hausare Institute as the Ministry of Corporate Affairs Government of Indiana well recognized Tauraba amati 5 years service complete oiraba Manipur da amatangairaba Air Hostess Training Institute amani class 12 pass Tauraba Mahairoi Singna tungi afaba career amati aviation industry da changningba singna mingchan biba yaragani male and female punna apply toba yaraba 10 to 15 years flying experience lairaba trainer singna train tauriba 100 plus students placement pikraba institute asida tongan ba course sing khudong chaba leijari course sing atudi international air hostess training, airport operation and staff training, ground handling loina soft skill, career counseling, interview skill, spoken English and Hindi, grooming, guest lecturer session, resume making, mock interview, service classes, first aid, interview preparation, Zumba class, swimming class amati airport visits. Institute asiki staff single loinana placement assistance ki damag Imphal amati atopa state sing da su khudong chaba pizari khudong chaba sing asiki damag 12 standard loiraba students singna institute asida lakpiduna akupa marol tanabiu amati online inquiry ki damag contact number asida call tawbiduna tanabiu 700597047 natraga 8132092225.
SS Career Solution na Chahitara Hena Kunai Sida Ladiba Naharol Singbu Achumba Sinfam Mama Kangjana Bagi Kudong Jaba du Mapung Fana Pina Bagi Damak Specialized Oiraba Tim Gaya Semdana Angang Singbu na Ringay Dagi Koiga Jana Bas Sinfam Gimaramda Sing na Mari Makong Taktuna Afaba Kunayama Oirak Nabahona Dunanga Sifabalak Career Solution Amagi Chap Jana Guidance Tiba Haibasi Arriba Dinate Adubu Iburgedi Toina Nunsa Tiningai Oitri SS Career Solution na Akak Naba Plan Amadi Expertise Singa Putsinduna Sacha Kaknatana Community Level Dagi Hauraga Adom Paidagi Janaba Sinfamadu Mai Pakna Chatna Naba Same Sagani Aikuigi Mamalyam Laba Naha Singbu Tungia Chuvalambela Madalam Jing Haurasi SS Career Solution na piriba kudong chaba singasi kopna kanta haurasi.
Welcome back. Let's continue with the news updates. Union Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has reacted to former US President Barack Obama's remarks that India could potentially start pulling apart if minority rights aren't protected. Sitharaman said the 6 Muslim majority nations were bombed by the US during Obama's tenure as president. She also highlighted that PM Modi has received high honors from 6 Muslim majority nations. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath on Sunday inaugurated the Parthala Bridge, which connects Noida to Greater Noida West. Built at a cost of about 80 crore rupees, the signature flyover is the first cable-stayed bridge in Noida. CM Adityanath inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of projects worth 1,718.66 crore rupees in Gautam Budh Nagar. India Meteorological Department IMD has forecast isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall over east central and parts of northwest India during next 5 days. Heavy to very heavy rainfall is likely over Odisha, Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, West Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh today. MET department said conditions are favorable for further advance of southwest monsoon into some more parts of Gujarat, Rajasthan, Haryana, Punjab and remaining parts of Jammu and Kashmir during today and tomorrow. Delhi will witness generally cloudy sky with moderate rain today. The maximum temperature will hover around 30 degrees Celsius and the minimum around 23 degrees Celsius. MET department has issued a yellow alert in Delhi for today and tomorrow. Light to moderate rain and thunder showers are expected to hit Delhi in the coming days and the sky condition will remain generally cloudy. Monsoon hit Delhi 2 days ahead of schedule yesterday and brought cheer and relief from the sultry heat to Delhiites. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow us on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And now the headlines once again. CM Biren to take care of valley and center to hills. Manipur Pradesh Congress poo-poo the advice of Home Minister to CM. Irate people torched Rashid's house on the charges of selling looted gun from 7th MR to Kuki militants. The International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking observed. Prime Minister Narendra Modi returns to New Delhi after a landmark visit to US and Egypt. And curfew relaxed for Imphal East, West and Bishnupur districts till 6 p.m. today. That's all for now. Thank you for watching ELITETV English News. Take care and stay safe.